So one of the biggest moments in my spiritual awakening was to realize that my beliefs is the most powerful agent for creating change in my life. And I spent many years believing that if I see something, then I will believe it. If I actually see it, smell it, touch it, feel it in this physical realm, then I could believe it is so. And I think most of us really spend our lives in that conditional state that if we see it, then we can believe it. So if we have $10 million in the bank, then we can believe that we're rich. If we have no pain in our body, then we can believe that we're healthy. Or if we have that fabulous job in our life, then we can believe that we can get that fabulous job. Or if the man goes to the moon, then we can believe that we're capable of going to the moon. So we're living this conditional life that if we see it, then we will believe it. However, in that huge aha moment, I realized that the laws of the universe actually works in reverse. That if we believe it, then the manifestation will occur. Let me repeat this again because this is really important. That if we believe it, then the manifestation will occur. So this was a really milestone moment in my spiritual awakening that my beliefs create the manifestations in my life. So I've shown you this chart many times before, and I keep returning back to this chart because it really illustrates how the laws of the universe really work. So in realm 1, what I call realm 1, this is our higher consciousness. This is the field, what they call the quantum field, that is all made up of energy with vibrational frequency. And I always say that everything in this universe, including our bodies and our minds, are made up of energy with this vibrational energetic frequency. And scientists call this the quantum field. And Einstein, one of our greatest scientists, said that the field, he's referring to this quantum field, the field is the sole governing agency of particle. So what Einstein's saying is that this energetic vibrational field is the sole governing agency of particle. Particle meaning this physical manifestation. So everything that you could see, smell, hear, and touch in this realm is a result of this energetic vibrational field. And so even Einstein is saying this. Einstein, our greatest scientist. So we cannot argue that everything is energy with a vibrational frequency. We cannot argue that. That is a fact. So how does this energetic field get organized in order to create all of this manifestation? Like your heart knows what to do, your lungs know what to do, your pancreas knows what to do, or the ocean knows what to do, or the tree, or the birds, or the sun, or the sky. They all have different jobs and function. How does it know what to do? Because what's happening in this energetic field, it's being organized by information and data, right? These vibrational frequencies have different information and data that's being exchanged within this vibrational energetic frequency. That's why every part of your body has a different job, right? So this information and data is infinite wisdom, it's infinite intelligence, and that's infinite consciousness. That consciousness we have individually, and then we combine it with the rest of the world, is our collective consciousness. So our planet has a collective consciousness. Our universe has a collective consciousness. Our galaxy has a collective consciousness. It's all consciousness that's organizing this information, that's organizing all of this energy in this quantum field. And that's how we see the manifestation. And the manifestation is a result of this energetic vibrational field. So the way it works is as you place information, a thought, or a belief system into this energetic field, what's happening here is that this energy is organizing itself to support your belief systems. So let's say you believe that you are abundant and you're sending that information, that belief system into your energetic field that you're abundant even if you have $1 in the bank. Well, what's happening in this field, it's organizing itself to bring you all the cooperative components to support your belief system. So even though you have $1 in the bank, you're going to start seeing abundance, and that abundance will start to just pop. You might win the lottery, or you might get an IRS check from 3 years ago. I mean, it just starts to pop because in this field, it's not bound by any time or space. And that's why it just occurs like that. And so your belief system is what organizes this energetic field for the manifestation. So if you look at the history of mankind and all of the great inventions, for example, like Thomas Edison invented the light bulb, or the Wright brothers invented the airplane, or Carl Benz invented the car, and all these great inventions that manifested into this physical realm that we could see, smell, hear, and touch, where did it all begin? It all began with an idea, with a thought, with a consciousness, with a belief system that these things can actually be invented, that they can create this manifestation, right? If Thomas Edison didn't believe that he could create a light bulb, would there actually be a light bulb? No, I don't believe it would be, right? So the precursor to any manifestation is a belief system. So our belief is the first step in order for the manifestation to occur. And where most of us trip up, and I've done this in my own life, is that we feel that we have to see something in order to believe it. So if we see the $10 million in the bank, then we will believe it. It's very difficult for us as humans to believe in something that we cannot see. And this is where we really trip up. So one of my favorite spiritual authors, Wayne Dyer, says, if you start to change the way you look at things, then the things that you look at will start to change. Don't you love that quote? If you start to change the way you look at things, the things that you look at actually changes. So as we start to release these old belief systems that no longer serve us, a belief system that I'm not good enough to get that fabulous job, I mean, that belief system doesn't serve us, or I'm not good enough to make that type of income, or I'm not good enough to have that fabulous relationship. I mean, these are all belief systems that don't serve us. And if you start listing all of your belief systems that you hold, you'll find that about 80% of those belief systems do not serve you. And so what we have to do is we have to start releasing all of those old beliefs and negative thought patterns that no longer serve us. We release it to the universe, and we have to bring in belief systems that empower our life, belief systems that can change our life for the better. And so the secret here is to bring in those belief systems to authentically believe in them, authentically, which means that we have to go into our subconscious mind, our body mind, every cell in our body that holds those old belief systems that no longer serve us. We have to release it. So this is why it becomes a practice. It becomes a practice of releasing those old negative thought patterns and bringing in beliefs that serve us. So what I like to do is I like to mantra all day. I like to mantra all day because what's happening is I'm starting to change my subconscious mind in every cell in my body. So I mantra, such things as like, I am pure positive energy of God and love. So all things are infinitely possible in my life. I am pure positive energy of God and love, and all things are infinitely possible in my life. I do these mantras throughout the whole entire day so that I could start changing my subconscious mind in every cell in my body to release all of those old belief patterns and start to really believe in new thought patterns, in new belief systems that start to really serve my life. So in order to change our lives, we have to release those old belief patterns that no longer serve us and bring in beliefs that really empower our lives and support the life that we so desire. And if you have a belief system that you released, an old belief system that no longer serves you, and that you released and brought in a new belief system, and you saw the changes in your life, share your stories and experiences below, because your comments, your feedback, your stories really help me and my community at large. And if you like this video, please make sure to share it and subscribe to my channel. And if you want to visit all of my spiritual and holistic living tips, just go to my website at yinandyangliving.com. Believe in yourself.